back in the middle of the pack, got wrecked over in the tunnel turn at Pocono.
It's the final stage, and it's green at Michigan.
Good start by Haley, but not so much for Enfinger that was behind Haley.
Around goes Cody Coughlin in the 13. A big hit for Coughlin on that restart. Well, the restarts are so important. Everybody trying to get position.
99 tried to make it 3 wide and didn't work.
Coughlin had restarted in that 5th spot. Good to see him taking care of his business inside that cockpit, because that was a big hit.
Puts himself in a position to get a great finish again. Did Coughlin, and then had it all go away. Kyle Busch with some damage in that.
On that left front.
Went down pit road anyway.
Yeah, left front looks like it's flat, doesn't it, Michael?
Yeah, and there's the fender's bent as well.
Pit road. Everybody's got to come down pit road. It's blocked up down here.
So they're going to bring the line of traffic down pit road because the track is blocked by Cody Coughlin and the emergency vehicles down in turn 1.
We were just talking about Pocono, him starting mid-pack, getting wrecked. Now he has some damage. He's going to lose some track position. He will have to come to pit road when it's open to change that left front tire. He may even have to come before that.
How about it, Hermie?
It's flat.
He said right away the left front tire is flat. You can hear him on the radio. He is driving by, going to try to make another lap, but a lot of damage to the left front, most of which is behind the top of the left front tire, but he definitely will have to come back to pit road. It happened on the restart. Crew chief, a spotter, Bob Jeffrey, asked Kyle how much contact, and he said a lot of damage to the left front, and immediately after that, radio that the left front tire was flat, so he'll lose even more track position.
Well, it's been a dominant performance from Kyle here today at Michigan. Far and away has led the most laps, but can't be surprised. I mean, when you look back at past Michigan races, 11 times in the 17 races, the driver that's led the most laps didn't win the race. And Kyle certainly seems to be up against it here.
Yeah, he wants that left front tire to hold up so he can pit without pitting before pit road's open.
Here was the issue Kyle had last week, or last race at Pocono. Justin Haley got into it.
Contact with Justin Haley, sends him in the outside, safer barrier into the tunnel turn, takes what looked to be a dominant performance, took him out of it. We could have a similar situation here. Obviously led 47 laps on both stages.
We talked from the beginning.
Coming apart now. Coming to you.
Yes, coming apart now. He has no choice but to come to pit road. Although pit road will be open, he will be able to restart with the lead lap trucks once they make repairs on this truck.
There's crew chief Bono Mannion. The experience and the success that he has enjoyed in his career as a Cup crew chief, Daytona 500 winner, Brickyard 400 winner as a crew chief, both with Jamie McMurray.
Yeah, they just need to take all the time they need to make sure they get that fender clearanced.
You can see the right side of the truck is completely clean, so they'll focus hard on that left front corner, Hermie.
Yeah, Kyle Busch makes his way down pit road in the 51. Actually slowed down quite a bit because of the left front tire coming apart. They'll go directly to that side of the vehicle, no attention at all on the other side. You can see him beating the fender out to ensure that the new tire has plenty of clearance when it goes on. I really don't think it'll be that big of a setback other than losing the track position. I think the truck will run pretty good because of where the damage is on the left front. Peeking inside to make sure there's no structural damage on the frame or the steering components, and the left front tire will go on, and we'll see what Kyle Busch has got. But I think overall truck's in pretty good shape given the amount of damage they do have.
Yeah, Hermie, I agree. I don't think it'll hurt the performance as much as long as they get it completely clearanced and there's not a rub there. So the team will need to take some time when it sets down, make sure they like what they're seeing there with that left front fender.
And remember, that's more than likely one of the tires that he's already run in this race and taken off with a lot of laps on it. I'm sure NASCAR will allow him to replace that left front tire, but they didn't have time to get it mounted yet. They may end up getting a tire mounted and come back in and put that new tire back on the left front so it matches the other 3 new tires.
But we also have to remember how fast Ryan Truex was on those older left side tires. He was able to make a lot of progress.
Here's why we're under yellow. Cody Coughlin through the grass and then bang.
Man, that's a serious change of direction, isn't it? Hope Cody's okay. That was a hard hit.
So fortunate. You see Bubba Wallace was trying to get through the middle. He makes contact with Cody. Fortunately, Cody hits the safer barrier down there on the inside. Thank you to Michigan International Speedway for having that safer barrier there.
How about riding along with Cody Coughlin? This is going to be a jarring ride.
Yeah,
Just outside.
just trying to move around and take advantage the best he could of that restart. Had dropped off of the truck ahead of him a little bit. Oh, look what.
Come on, go middle. And one outside. Caution's out.
Boy, so thankful the way Coughlin bounced back out into the racing surface area that no one else ran into him as he came back up onto the track.
Yeah, the last truck through there, Norm Benning does a nice job avoiding. You see Norm there with the 6 truck going to the outside.
Watch this.
What an unbelievable concussion.
All 4 tires off the ground with that impact. It's great to see you mentioned, Phil, of course, the safer barrier, and then the safety innovations within the car, the cockpit and the seat, all of those things, the helmet, the head protection around the helmet, the Hans, so much that protects the drivers.
There's a great example of how the safer barrier works. There's the foam between the steel wall and the concrete wall that gives.